Have you ever wondered what you would do for $1 million? Like, for real? People do some wild stuff for cash. They eat ghost peppers. They spend 24 hours in a slime pit. They even let their friends control their lives for a day. It's crazy. But what if I told you there was a challenge so insane, so ridiculous, that almost nobody on Earth could complete it? We're not just talking about something hard. We're talking about something that sounds like it was invented by a cartoon villain having a really weird day. This isn't your average last to leave the circle competition. Oh no, this is way bigger. This is the ultimate test of courage, skill, just plain silliness. Forget everything you thought you knew about challenges, because we are about to enter a new dimension of absurdity. The prize is $1 million, cold hard cash. But the path to get it is paved with tasks that are so bizarre, you'll question my sanity for even coming up with them. Each step is designed to be harder and more nonsensical than the last. It's a gauntlet of pure, unadulterated chaos. So buckle up, because you are not ready for what comes next. This is the most ridiculous way to become a millionaire, ever. The rules are simple. Complete every single step in order without failing. If you mess up even once, you're out. You go home with nothing but a story that nobody will ever believe. Imagine trying to explain to your friends that you lost $1 million because you couldn't do a backflip into a kitchen appliance. It sounds completely made up, right? Well, today, we're making it real. This challenge will push you to your absolute limits and then laugh as you fly right past them. Are you ready? Do you have what it takes? Let's find out. This isn't just about the money, though. It's about proving that you can do the impossible. It's about embracing the chaos and coming out on top. Most people would hear the first step and just walk away, which is probably the smart thing to do. But for that one person who hears these insane tasks and says, "Yeah, I can do that," this is your moment. This is your chance to go down in history as the winner of the most ridiculous challenge ever created. Let's get into the first step, and trust me, it's a doozy. First up, to win this $1 million, you have to do a perfect backflip into a giant, custom-built toaster. Yes, you heard me right, a toaster. We're not talking about your average kitchen appliance that makes your breakfast. We had this thing specially made. It's the size of a small car, and instead of bread, it's designed to gently catch a human. The slots are padded with the softest foam money can buy, but the challenge is still terrifying. You have to launch yourself backwards, spin through the air, and land perfectly balanced inside one of the toaster slots. It's gymnastics meets breakfast. If you somehow stick the landing and don't get stuck, you move on to the next task, which is even more stressful. We will hand you a big bowl of the juiciest, most delicious grapes you have ever seen. Your job is to eat every single one of them. Sounds easy, right? Wrong. While you're eating the grapes, you have to hold down a big, red, scary-looking button. A sign next to the button reads, "Pressing this button will definitely, probably, maybe explode the entire Earth." You have to trust that I wouldn't actually blow up the planet for a YouTube video. Or would I? The psychological pressure is immense. Every grape you swallow feels like a countdown to doom. Your hands will be shaking. You'll be staring at this button, thinking about everyone and everything you've ever known. Is this a bluff? Is it a prank? You have to sit there, calmly eating your fruit, while grappling with the potential end of the world. You can't rush, because you might choke on a grape. But you can't go too slow, because the anxiety will eat you alive. It's a simple test of nerves, with the highest possible stakes. Once you've finished the last grape and lifted your finger off the button without the world exploding, you can finally breathe a sigh of relief. You've survived the toaster and the apocalypse button. But don't get too comfortable, because the absurdity is just getting started. The challenges from here on out only get weirder and more physically demanding. You've proven you have acrobatic skill and nerves of steel, but the next part of this $1 million journey will test your rhythm and your ability to hold your breath under extreme pressure. Okay, you've made it this far. What's next? We're going to drop you into a massive underwater tank. Don't worry, you'll have an oxygen mask. Wait at the bottom of this tank. Suddenly, a cargo plane will fly overhead, lower a giant claw, pull you out of the water. You break the surface and dangle in the air. You have exactly 10 seconds to perform the Macarena. Hit every move perfectly while being whisked into the sky. It's a dance party at 500 feet. Imagine the scene. You're soaking wet, suspended from a plane, wind whipping around you. The world below is getting smaller and smaller. In that moment of pure adrenaline, you have to remember the dance moves from a 90s pop song. Hey, Macarena! You have to nail the hand motions. You have to nail the hip swivel. You have to nail everything. If your timing is off or you forget a move, the claw drops you back into the water and you're out of the running for the $1 million. It's the most high-stakes dance-off in history. Survive the aerial Macarena and we're immediately flying you to Paris, France. First class, of course. You get to see the Eiffel Tower. You get to see the Louvre. You get to see all the beautiful sights. But you're not here for a vacation. Your task is simple yet incredibly awkward. You have to walk through the streets of Paris and politely tell every single person you meet that you, personally, are not a big fan of French people. You have to be sincere, but not rude. It's a delicate balance. You're basically on an apology tour for your own opinion. This step is all about social courage. Can you handle the confused stares, the awkward silences, the potential for someone to get genuinely offended by your ridiculous mission? You must approach at least 100 people and deliver your line with a straight face.
Bonjour. I'm so sorry to bother you, but for $1 million, I have to inform you that I do not like French people. Have a lovely day.
It's an exercise in pure, unadulterated social chaos, and you have to do it with a smile. If you succeed, you're on to the final lip-destroying challenge. You've done it all. The toaster, the grapes, the Macarena, the awkward trip to Paris. You are on the very last step to winning $1 million. This is the grand finale, the ultimate test of lyrical dexterity and physical endurance. Your final task, rap faster than anyone ever has. Not just quick, a speed so blistering, so inhumanly fast, that your own lips literally fall off. Yes, you read that correctly. The challenge ends when your lips detach from your face. We have a team of scientists and doctors on standby. This is a controlled, lips-falling-off environment. You'll be given tongue-twisting lyrics about everything you've done. You must recite them, getting faster and faster, pushing past the limits of human speech. The friction, the speed, the sheer vibration will build. We're aiming for a velocity where your lips just give up. They'll wave a tiny white flag and abandon ship. It's the most metal way to finish a rap battle. This final act proves your dedication. Are you willing to sacrifice your own lips for $1 million? We'll monitor your progress on a massive screen, showing your words per minute count. The number climbs into the thousands, then tens of thousands. The sound becomes a blur, a supersonic hum of pure ambition. The crowd goes wild. Then, in a shocking, hilarious, slightly disturbing victory, your lips make a graceful exit. Don't worry, our surgeons will reattach them immediately. And that's it. You've done it. You've completed the most ridiculous challenge ever conceived. You stand there, temporarily lipless, as $1 million in cash is placed in your hands. You can't smile to show your joy, but we'll know you're happy. From a breakfast appliance to a lipless rap god, the silliest, most unnecessarily complicated way to earn $1 million. But you'd have the greatest story to tell for the rest of your life. And you'd be a legend.